You can have a world-class crew and a flawless blueprint. But if you run out of steel and glass on the fourth floor, that skyscraper becomes a monument to what could have been. In season 2, we are dealing with the mechanics of the build. Today, we're looking at your ledger. And if you do not know what that means, look it up. It's time for the budget of possibility. Welcome back to Pondering the Possibilities, the Daily Shift podcast. I am your host, William Ponder. And today, we're talking about the B word. Yep, budgeting. For most students, a budget feels like the ultimate restriction. It feels like someone telling you what you can't do. But at A Life of Pondering, LLC, we define pondering as thinking about something slowly and carefully before making a decision or coming to a conclusion. When you ponder your resources, a budget isn't a cage. It's the raw material for your next floor. If you don't know what's in your warehouse, you can't plan the next phase of your build. Today's core lesson, we're talking about capital versus consumption. In the structural build, there are two ways to use your resources: consumption and capital. Consumption is buying the exterior paint before you've bought the structural steel. It's spending money and time on things that look good but don't hold weight. Now, capital is any resource, money, time, or tools that you invest specifically to make the next phase of the building easier or taller. A budget of possibility isn't just about money. It's about auditing your access. Do you have the software you need? The laptop that won't crash? The $50 saved for that networking dinner, the one we talked about in episode 2? If you aren't intentional with your small resources now, you won't be trusted with the large resources later. Let's talk mechanics. Let's talk about the 10% pivot. You don't need to be a millionaire to start. You just need to be an architect. Ponder this. What would happen if you took just 10% of your consumption money and consumption time and moved it into the capital column? That 10% is your research and development fund. It's the money for the book that teaches you a new skill. It's the 2 hours a week you spend learning a tool that makes your work 2 times faster. That is how you fund your possibilities. Your daily shift challenge for today is to find the 10%. I want you to open your banking app if you have one, or better yet, look at your screen time from yesterday. Find one consumption item. Maybe it's a subscription you don't use or an hour spent scrolling, and reallocate it to your build. Decide right now what that resource is going to buy for your future. Structure, that is. Write it down. Make it official. A build without a budget is just a dream with a deadline. If this shift helped you see your resources differently, hit that follow button and share this episode with one person who's ready to stop spending and start investing. I'll see you Friday at 6:30 a.m. for episode 4. Well, we cracked the collaboration code. We're going to learn how to lead the crew you audited in episode 2. This is Pondering the Possibilities, the Daily Shift podcast, brought to you by A Life of Pondering, LLC. And as always, my friends, remember this: change might not happen overnight, but progress should. Keep pondering. We'll see you in the next episode.
First off,